The Cardinals made it to the World Series, but lost to the club that features the second best prospect in the game.
Here is Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander.
Number one prospect has arrived.
He is gone. Oh, man, did it go.
Goodness.
Wow. First big league home run.
The moment that he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Look at Xander Bogaerts.
Complete package at his position.
He can not only hit and field,
He absolutely crushed it.
but he can tell you in 5 languages how he does it.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts
The Aruba sensation.
flashing the skills on both sides of the scorecard.
There is no question that Bogaerts is the future.
Boston Red Sox fans are drooling over this young man.
They love Xander Bogaerts.
You know, it's a real shame that Xander Bogaerts had so much trouble with the spotlight last time. I mean, and that speaks volumes about who he is as an individual and why he's going to make the most out of his tremendous tools. You know, people ask me, well, will Xander Bogaerts be the Red Sox shortstop or third baseman? And my answer usually is yes, because he could play either very well. I think he's very much like Manny Machado in that he could play either. He played third because they needed him to. He can play short easily, depending on what they do during the offseason. And the bat is as special as everything else about him. This is a guy who's going to have power. He's going to hit for average. He's going to do it all regardless of what position he ends up playing in.
Yeah, Xander Bogaerts, we did get a glimpse of him in the World Series, and it was special. You got to see him through the playoffs, and I think people in the Red Sox have, they developed this kid the right way. Look, the makeup is off the charts. I think he's a premium center of the diamond player. I like him at shortstop. I think he can stay there. Obviously, Boston's going to make that call. And the bat's going to play. I think at shortstop you're going to get that offensive factor that you want, and I think it'll be easier right now with Middlebrooks at third. You can put Bogaerts at short and be just fine. I think he's ready to play right now. The makeup is off the charts. Special young player.
Definitely. I think, just to follow up on what you're saying, John, I think he could be a good shortstop or a very good third baseman. Totally agree with the Manny Machado comp. He's that type of player. He's that type of hitter. We saw him work counts in very tense playoff situations, handled that very well. And just like with Oscar Taveras, it shows the importance not just of drafting well, but of mining the international market too. You know, Oscar Taveras signed for $145,000. Bogaerts signed for $410,000. These weren't $2, $3, $4 million guys. This was good scouting to find these guys. These weren't guys that 30 teams were falling all over themselves to get, and just a great job by the Cardinals on Taveras and by the Red Sox on Bogaerts.
Yeah, not many guys make it into the starting lineup for a World Series game, and then they're on a prospect show, on a list for top prospects in just a couple months after that.